Good morning, friends. Welcome to Storytime. We're going to start really soon. Just wait for other people to log in. If you would like to say hello in the chat, you can do so. Good morning. You can say what your name is and where you're watching from. So I'm Miss Jackie and I am at the Central Park Library. And we're going to have story time in just a few minutes. All right. And my lovely coworker Alexa has shared the song sheet with you in the chat. So be sure to click on that. You can download the page and you can print it out at home if you want to for future reference. That way you can follow along and sing along with us during the songs. All right. Let's see. All right, and if you have any questions, feel free to type them in the chat. You can put them in the chat or you can put it in the Q&A and either I or Alexa will answer them for you, okay? Are you guys ready to get started? If you're ready to get started, raise your hand. Raise your hand. Let's see those hands raised. I only see one hand so far. There should be a button where you can raise your hand. Can you raise your hand on Zoom? All right. Okay, I see two hands. That's better than one. Hello, Samuel, and hello, Lindsay. All right. Good morning, everyone. Let me just... Okay. So we are going to get started with our hello song. And this song involves a little bit of sign language. So I don't know if you were with me the last couple of weeks, but we learned how to say hello, friends. So that's going to be our hello song. And I'm going to show it to you right now. Are you ready? Okay, so we're going to do, so the words are hello, friends, hello, friends, hello, friends. It's time to say hello. So this is how we say hello. We say hello like this with our hand, hello. And to say friends, we're going to grab one finger friend here, one finger friend here, and we're going to meet them in the middle, just like this. So this is how we say friends. And then the next line is, it's time. So we're going to take our wrist, we're going to point to it like we're wearing a watch. It's time to say, put your finger right here, it's pointing up at our mouth. It's say hello. Oh, I'm sorry, hello. All right, so we're going to put it all together. Are you ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Hello and good morning, everyone. Again, I am Miss Jackie with the Santa Clara City Library. I'm very glad that you're all here with me today. Today's theme is a little bit of Halloween, a little bit of fall. So we're going to sing some fun songs and read some awesome books about fall and Halloween. Okay, so our first song that we're going to sing is 5 Little Pumpkins, and I'm going to play some music to go with it. Okay, and this is going to help us with counting, and also we're going to go over feelings like being happy or sad. So let me play the music and we're going to sing along to that. Okay, here we go. Oops, let me share my music first.
One little pumpkin smiling, smiling. One little pumpkin smiling.
Sorry, folks, just a little bit of technical difficulty. Okay, let me share my music. Here we go.
You booked a cozy version.
Here we go. Can everybody hear that song?
One little pumpkin smiling, smiling. One little pumpkin smiling, smiling. One little pumpkin smiling, smiling. One little pumpkin is happy.
You guys hear the music? Alexa, can you hear the music? Okay, great.
Two little pumpkins pouting, pouting. Two little pumpkins pouting,
Your
pouting.
pouty faces.
Two little pumpkins pouting, pouting. Two little pumpkins are grumpy.
Your grumpy sound? Your grumpy face? What number are we on next? Are we on number 3 next? Here we go.
Three little pumpkins yawning, yawning. Three little pumpkins yawning, yawning. Three little pumpkins yawning, yawning. Three little pumpkins
What are
are
they?
sleepy.
Sleepy. Oh, what number's next? What number's next? Here we go.
Four little pumpkins crying, crying. Four little pumpkins crying, crying. Four little pumpkins crying, crying. Four little pumpkins are sad.
Okay, what's next? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is next. Here we go.
Five little pumpkins laughing, laughing. Five little pumpkins laughing, laughing. Five little pumpkins laughing, laughing. Five little pumpkins are playing.
All right, good job, everyone. We went through numbers 1 through 5. Excellent job. All right, we are going to move on to our first book, and it's called It's Fall. So let me share my screen so that you can see the book. Okay. Here we go. It's fall. So this is going to talk about the 4 seasons. Today, I'm going to wear my favorite sweater. It must be fall. The air is cool in fall. The days get shorter too. Fall is the time to go back to school. How many are back in school? Are you back in school yet? Do you guys, oh wait, maybe you don't go to school yet. Maybe you go to daycare? Maybe. My brother and sister make new friends. Leaves change color in fall. The leaves are red, yellow, orange, and brown. So we see one of each color on this page right here. Soon, leaves fall off the tree. We rake big piles of leaves. I jump in them first. My family picks apples in the fall. Apples are crunchy and sweet. My family also visits the pumpkin farm. I see big pumpkins and small pumpkins. How many of you have been to a pumpkin patch? Have you picked out your pumpkin and are you going to carve it for Halloween? That sounds like so much fun. I love pumpkins. It's time to take a hayride. A big horse pulls the wagon. Soon Halloween is here. I dress up as a monster. Even my brother is scared. Roar! Fall is the best time of year. I never want it to end. And that is the end of our book. If you like that, give it a little round of applause. Fall is actually one of my favorite seasons of the year because then we get to put on our favorite sweaters and drink hot cocoa and eat pumpkin pie and have turkey on Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. Do you guys love Thanksgiving? That's not till next month. So first we have to celebrate Halloween and Day of the Dead. All right. So we're going to sing a song now called Roly Poly, and this is going to help us practice our opposites. Okay. So I want you to stand up at home because we're going to do some movement with our arms. Ready? Okay. Here we go. Okay. So we're going to sing Roly Poly on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Roly poly, roly poly, up, 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 up. Roly, roly poly, roly, roly poly, down, 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 down. Now, what is another opposite? Let's do out and in, okay? Roly poly, roly poly, out, 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 out. Roly, roly poly, roly, roly poly, in, 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 in. Good job, everyone. Let's do loud and quiet, okay? So we're going to do loud first. Roly poly, roly poly, loud, 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 loud. Roly, roly poly, roly, roly poly, quiet, 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 quiet. You guys are so quiet. I almost didn't hear you. Let's do our last opposite. How about we do fast and slow? Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Roly poly, roly poly, fast, 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 fast. Roly, roly poly, roly, roly poly, slow, 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 slow. Good job, everyone. I am proud of you for practicing your opposites. All right. Here is another song called The Leaves Are Falling Down Today. And this is to the tune The Ants Go Marching In. Do you guys know that song? The ants go marching 2 by 2. You know that song? So we're going to change the words and we're going to sing about the leaves are falling down today. Okay. And we're going to do a couple of movements with this. So when we say the leaves are falling down, we're going to use our hands. And then we're going to touch the ground at one point. And then we're going to jump, and then we're going to stomp. Okay, are you ready? So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. The leaves are falling down today, hurrah, hurrah. The leaves are falling down today, hurrah, hurrah. The leaves are falling down to the ground, touch the ground. Where I can jump and play around, and the leaves are falling down to the ground. I'm sorry, where I can stomp, 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 stomp. We're going to sing it again. Ready? The leaves are falling down today, hurrah, hurrah. The leaves are falling down today, hurrah, hurrah. The leaves are falling down to the ground, where I can jump and play around, and the leaves are falling down to the ground, where I can stomp, 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 stomp. Good job, everyone. So you can practice that one at home. A really, really fun song. We are going to move on to our next book, and this one is called Pig the Monster. Has anybody ever read a pig book? Do you know pig is not really a pig? Does anybody know what pig really is? Pig is a dog. He's a pug dog. And he's very, very silly. So let me bring the book up and we'll get started. Okay, here we go. All right, Pig the Monster. And this is written and illustrated by Aaron Blaby. And he put up a sign, no trick-or-treaters, please don't knock. Pig was a pug, and I'm sorry to say, on Halloween night, he'd get carried away. Hungrily drooling, he'd lurch through the streets, a monstrous rampage for treats, treats, treats. Treats, he would bellow. It's Frankenstein's pop. He'd grab a whole basket and scoop it all up. Treats, he would drool, a zombified bumpkin. And if you resisted, he'd upturn your pumpkin. And what does the sign say? It says, take one handful. Please think of others. Everyone deserves treats. Well, I don't think Pig is listening. He wants them all. Yes, if you were stingy, well, Pig would be miffed. And then he'd be vengeful, and vengeance was swift. He'd egg your front door, an egg-hurling dragon, and then set out about fixing your little red wagon. So what's he doing there? I think he's throwing toilet paper at that red wagon. That's not very nice, is it? If Pig felt shortchanged and his hopes had been dented, it filled him with feelings that had to be vented. Terrible tricks would be briskly invented. Shenanigans like this would not be prevented. Oh no, what do you think he did here? What do you think is in this bag? I see some flies. I think he put a little something in there that probably doesn't smell very good. He ruined the evenings of those he tormented. The scale of his payback was unprecedented. What's he doing here? He threw paint at her. Oh no, that's so mean. He got satisfaction. He never relented. Your treats will be mine, he cried, wholly demented. Wild in his triumph, the mummy unhinged. He laid out his plunder and frantically binged. Tearing through candy, a glutinous goblin. He just didn't think about what he was gobbling. So what do you think is going to happen? He's eating a lot of candy, and I don't think that that's good for him. And here's a little dog over here. He looks very worried about Pig. Dogs can't eat chocolate, cried someone quite clever. Dogs choke on chocolate. He's no fool, that Trevor. Pig sputtered foully. Oh, Wiener, don't nag. Then breathed in the chocolate and started to gag. Uh-oh. Quick thinking Trevor, that wonderful hound, he snatched up Pig's ankles and swung him around. With a swoosh and a whirl, he windmilled that lug. A fast spinning dachshund, a chocolate-filled pug. And soon enough, all that sugary gloop was loosened up nicely, a warm chocolate soup. Watch out, cried Trev, but the crowd was dumbstruck at gallons of Halloween. As gallons of Halloween goo came unstopped. These days it's different, I'm happy to say. Pig's Halloween's harvest, a modest buffet. He respects people's homes and he shares out his booty. His generous spirit, a real thing of beauty. He really is nicer and much kinder too. An old dog learn new tricks? Well, who'd have thought? Boo! All right, that is the end of our book today, Pig the Monster. If you enjoyed that, give it a round of applause at home. You can always check it out at one of the libraries, one of our branches. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Okay, moving on. We are going to sing another song called Pumpkin Pumpkin. And this one, you also need to stand up. We're going to stand up because we're going to do some motions. So let's go through the song. So it's pumpkin, pumpkin, touch the ground. We're going to touch the ground. How'd you get so big and round? So make a nice big circle. Once you were a tiny seed. Put your little fingers together. Now you are a great big ball. All right, and the next line is pumpkin, pumpkin on the ground. How'd you get so big and round? Are you ready to do that together? All right, here we go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Pumpkin, pumpkin on the ground. How'd you get so big and round? Once you were a seed so small. Now you are a great big ball. Pumpkin, pumpkin, touch the ground. How'd you get so big and round? Good job. Let's do it one more time. Ready? Let's try to go faster. Pumpkin, pumpkin on the ground. How'd you get so big and round? Once you were a seed so small. Now you are a great big ball. Pumpkin, pumpkin on the ground. How'd you get so big and round? Good job, everyone. All right. We are now going to practice our ABCs. Do you guys know your ABCs? If you know your ABCs already, raise your hand. Let me see those hands nice and tall. How about my friends on YouTube? Does anybody know their ABCs already? Can you sing it all by yourself? Let's see. Is anybody on YouTube? Okay, nobody's chatting, but that's okay. I know that you guys are there. All right, so let's sing our ABCs on the count of 3. And we're going to sing it 2 times, okay? 1, 2, 3. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Thank you all for singing with me. All right, let's sing it one more time. Are you ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Thank you all for singing with me. Good job, everybody. All right. So we are just about at the end of our story time, but before we say goodbye, I just wanted to remind you, if you guys are near the Central Park Library, this week's craft, we are making these really cool little spiders. Can you see that? So if you come by the library, you can come make this spider. So we have some pipe wire and some little fuzzy balls here. We glued some eyes on. He's really, really cute. So come by and you can make your very own. All you have to do is come to the children's area. We have all the supplies ready to go. Okay. All right. So for our goodbye song, we're actually going to do the Goodbye Friends version in American Sign Language again. All right. So I'm going to go through the words and then we're going to go through the moves. Okay. So the words are goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. All right. So the first line is goodbye. So how do we say goodbye? We're going to say like this. Goodbye. Use your hand to say goodbye. And then to say friends, we're going to take one finger friend. We're going to take our other finger friend and we're going to do this again. We're going to meet them in the middle for friends. Okay. And then we're going to do, it's time to say goodbye. So do you remember? What are we going to do? Are we going to point to our wrist? It's time. And then point to our mouth to say goodbye. Okay. Let's put it together. Let's do it all together. And we'll do it 2 times to make sure that we have all the moves down. Are you ready? Here we go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Let's do it again. Ready? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Thank you for joining me for Tuesday's Storytime, everybody. We have a really fun doodle program. Also, please don't spam the chat. Please, please, please. We just want to use that to communicate. So if you could not type right now, that would be great. Thank you. So yes, we have a wonderful doodle program this afternoon. Please check our calendar. Let's see. Or Miss Alexa, if you could put the link to Miss Lorena's event, that would be awesome. So she's going to teach you how to make some really cool drawings and doodles. So make sure you tune into that with your family if you want to. It's lots and lots of fun. And we have tons of other fall and Halloween programs. So make sure you check our calendar, come into the library and do some crafts. That'll be wonderful. You'll have such a good time. Let's see, maybe I can find the link. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Miss Alexa. So that is the link to our event later this afternoon. All right. So thank you for joining me, everyone. Have a wonderful Tuesday. We'll see you next week for another